Hello, I'm Kim Anderson, CEO of Families First. Families First is Georgia's largest and oldest nonprofit agency serving families and children. I have the pleasure of standing in front of the Bill Law House on Parsons Street in Atlanta, which is an epitome of what community is and what community does. It's a partnership between Colliers International, Families First, and Habitat for Humanity. And it's a tribute to Bill Law, who is a member of our board and who for decades has contributed and been dedicated to changing the lives of families and children.
I am the Chief Development Officer at Families First. So everything that I do at Families First is about making and keeping friends. And one of our friends is Colliers International. And we are excited to be here today to work with such a great company I would say in honor of Bill Law, who's one of our long-term volunteers. He has been around for over 40 years, helping Families First, volunteering, supporting, leading. And Colliers wanted to honor him in light of their 50th anniversary and partnered with Families First and Habitat for Humanity to create what will be the Bill Law House.
I'm Bill Law, Chairman Emeritus of Colliers International. My relationship with Families First really goes back to 1967. We had one child, a son, and we were interested and wanted to pursue adoption. That led me to become interested in Families First. So I got on the board, served on the board for years. I was very much involved in what they call the Plays for Living and served on the Finance Committee, the Down Committee, the Property Committee, and I worked on the group homes. Mary Margaret Carr was a director, and the sale of the Florence Crittenden home out in Chamblee. I firmly believe that they serve a real purpose. They do a good job. I said I'll stay on the board as long as I can make a contribution.
This house will be a resource for families that we serve throughout metropolitan Atlanta, and it will give hope, which is what we do. Provide hope to families who are living in poverty and ensure that together as a community we change lives for generations to come.
I would like to compliment Habitat. I've known about Habitat. I've never really been involved, and I'm very impressed with the complexity of this operation and how well organized it is, and the many, many volunteers. I'm delighted to be involved. The company is very kind and considerate to name the house after me.
So this house and the walls that are being built and the trees that are being planted will be home to thousands of children and families who we will never see, but who will be touched by the volunteers and the spirit that's here today and will be here for the next 8 weeks. So our deepest appreciation to Colliers, its employees, and all of communities coming together to make a difference for Georgia's children and Georgia's families.